We are recording. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Citadel on this beautiful Tuesday, is it? I feel like it's Thursday. It's Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. I hope my microphone is working. I think it is. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Y'all, we are continuing our reading of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. We are on chapter 11. We are almost done. So we're on chapter 11, Acting in the Certain Way. The big certain way that we've been talking about this whole entire time. Mark Rodriguez, welcome, as always, to the Citadel. All right, here we go. Chapter 11, Acting in the Certain Way. Thought is the impelling force which causes the creative power to act. Thinking in a certain way will bring riches to you, but you must not rely upon thought alone, paying no attention to personal action. That is the rock upon which many otherwise scientific metaphysical thinkers meet shipwreck, the failure to connect thought with personal action. We have not yet reached the stage of development in which a person can create directly from the formless substance without nature's processes or the work of human hands. A person must act as well as think. We must act as well as think. Can't just think, can't just wish, can't just hope. Got to get out there and do it. By thought, you can cause the gold in the hearts of the mountains to be impelled toward you. Isn't that epic? But it will not mine itself, refine itself, coin itself, and come rolling along the roads into your pockets. Under the impelling force of the supreme power, people's affairs will be so ordered that someone will be led to mine the gold for you. And another person's business transactions will be so directed that the gold will be brought toward you. You must arrange your own business affairs so that you are able to receive it when it comes to you. Your thought makes all things animate and inanimate. Work to bring you what you want. Let me read that again. You must arrange your own business affairs so that you are able to receive it when it comes to you. Your thought makes all things, animate and inanimate, work to bring you what you want. However, your personal activity must be such that you can rightly receive what you want when it reaches you. You are not to take it as charity or steal it. You must give every person more in use value than he gives you in cash value. The scientific use of thought consists in forming a clear and distinct mental image of what you want, in holding fast to your purpose to get what you want, and in realizing with grateful faith that you do get what you want. Do not try to project your thought in any mysterious or occult way with the idea of having it go out and do things for you. That is wasted effort and will weaken your power to think with sanity. In the preceding paragraphs, I have fully explained the action of thought in getting rich. You must use your faith and purpose to positively impress your vision upon the formless substance, which has the same desire for more life than you have. And this vision received from you sets all the creative forces at work in and through their regular channels of action, but directed toward you. It is not your part to guide or supervise the creative process. Take your hands off it. All you have to do with that is to retain your vision. Keep that image of what you want. Use the will, the power of the will, to keep that one image on the screen of your mind. All you have to do with that is to retain your vision, stick to your purpose, and maintain your faith and gratitude. But you must act in a certain way so that you can appropriate what is yours when it comes to you, so that you can accept the things in your picture and put them in the proper places. You can readily see the truth of this. When things reach you, they will be in the hands of other people who will ask an equivalent for them. You can readily see the truth of this. When things reach you, they will be in the hands of other people who will ask an equivalent for them. You can only get what is yours by giving the other person what is theirs. Your pocketbook will not become bottomless. It will not always be full of money without effort on your part. Receiving is the crucial point in the science of getting rich, right here, where thought and personal action must be combined. There are many people who consciously or unconsciously set the creative forces in action by the strength and persistence of their desires. However, they remain poor because they do not provide for the reception of the thing they want when it comes. You got to make room. And I think that's where sacrifice comes in. We think we have to, it's not like going without something. It's just simply taking something that's here, removing it, and leaving room for what we want. By thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action, you receive it. Whatever your action is to be, it is evident that you must act now. You must act now. You cannot act in the past. It is essential to the clearness of your mental visions that you dismiss the past from your mind. Let the dead bury the dead. We talked about that, I think, yesterday. You cannot act in the future because the future is not here yet, and you cannot tell how you will want to act in any future contingency until that contingency has arrived. Because you are not in the right business for the right environment now, do not think that you must postpone action until you get into the right business or environment. And do not spend time in the present planning the best course in possible future emergencies. Have faith in your ability to meet any emergency when it arrives. Basically, live in the present moment. If you act in the present with your mind on the future, your present action will be with a dividend. If you act in the present moment with your mind on the future, your present action will be with a divided mind and will not be effective. Put your whole mind into the present moment. Do not give your creative impulse to the original substance and then sit down and wait for results. If you do, you will never get them. Act now. There is never any time but now, and there will never be any time but now. If you are ever to begin to make ready for the reception of what you want, you must begin now. Your action must be in your present business or employment and must be upon the persons and things in your present environment. You have everything you need right now, everything. You cannot act where you are not. You cannot act where you are not. You cannot act where you have been, and you cannot act where you are going to be. You can only act where you are. Gentini, gorgeous. Do not dwell on whether yesterday's work was well or poorly done. Do today's work well. Do not try to do tomorrow's work now. There will be plenty of time to do that when tomorrow comes. Do not try by occult or mystical means to act on people or things that are out of your reach. Do not wait for a change of environment before you act. Do not wait for a change in environment before you act. Cause a change of environment through action. You be the one that causes it. Don't wait for someone else or something else. Hold with faith and purpose the vision of yourself in the better environment, but act upon your present environment with all your heart and with all your strength and with all your mind. Do not spend any time in daydreaming or castle building. Hold to the one vision of what you want and act now. Do not cast about seeking some new things to do or some strange, unusual, or remarkable action to perform as a first step toward getting rich. Don't we do that all the time? We try to fill ourselves doing all this stuff, Mickey Mouse stuff, and then we could have just gotten straight to the point. Just do it. Rip off the Band-Aid. And it's the thing, it's scary. And you want to feel ready. You think you need something else to be ready. You don't. You just got to jump in. You just got to do it. Do not cast about seeking some new thing to do or some strange, unusual, or remarkable action to perform as a first step toward getting rich. For some time to come, your actions will probably be the same as those you have been performing, but now you will perform those actions in a certain way which will surely make you rich. If you are engaged in some business and feel that it is not the right one for you, do not wait until you get into the right business before you begin to act. Do not feel discouraged or sit down and lament because you are in the wrong place. No person was ever so misplaced that he could not find the right place. and no person was ever so involved in the wrong business that he could not get into the right business. Hold the vision of yourself in the right business with the purpose to get into it and the faith that you will get into it. But act in your present business. Use your present business as the means of getting a better one, and use your present environment as a means of getting into a better one. Your vision of the right business, if held with faith and purpose, will cause the supreme power to move the right business towards you. And your action, if performed in the certain way, will cause you to move toward the business. If you are an employee and feel that you must change places in order to get what you want, do not project your thought into space and rely upon it to get you another job. It will probably fail to do so. Hold the vision of yourself in the job you want while you act with faith and purpose on the job you have. And you will certainly get the job you want. Your vision and faith will set the creative force in motion to bring it toward you, and your action will cause the forces in your own environment to move you toward the place you want. In closing this chapter, I will add another statement to your syllabus. There is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. A thought in this substance produces the thing that is imagined by the thought. You can form things in your thought, and by impressing your thought upon formless substance, you can cause the thing you think about to be created. In order to do this, you must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. You must form a clear mental picture. One clear mental picture of the thing you want, and you must hold the picture in your thoughts with the fixed purpose to get what you want and the unwavering faith that you will get what you want, closing your mind to all that may tend to shake your purpose, dim your vision, or quench your faith. That you may receive what you want when it comes, you must act upon the people and things in your present environment. Basically, he's saying, get to it. Get your booty in gear. He's talking to me too, trust me. Just a reminder, I have to hear that. I have to hear that every day. We can't just listen to it once. We can't just read a book. It's a constant reminder. We really do. Because, we're always receiving messages. We're always getting brainwashed. It's like when someone tries to improve or change their paradigm or change their way of thinking, like, oh, they're being brainwashed. Yeah, they are being brainwashed. We're all being brainwashed. Pick your soap. And when we don't change or are open to a new idea or a positive outlook, we just go to the default setting. And what is the default in this world right now, my friends? It ain't cute. Okay? So I will try my hardest and do everything and read every single day and listen to everything and just pump myself full just so I can even out. And I want to really surpass. I need to hear this every day. Repetition is the key to learning. Think of all the things that you know by heart. They're just in your blood and bones. You don't even have to think about it. But are they things that you like that are in your blood and bones? Negative or positive? What results are you getting? How do you feel? That's how you can tell. Anyways, always a pleasure, my friends. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Tuesday.